Yes, good morning, students. Continuing with the previous class, that in writing the cover messages. Is it clear? So, as already we have studied about the following procedures over there. Among that, the first one we have completed, that is how to gain attention uh, appropriately and to set up the review of the information. So, next one we are going to study in detail about the second one thing what we have to do in this procedure while writing the cover message. So, selecting the content is a very important job in this. What information you are going to write it under the cover message, is it clear? So that is present your qualification, fit them to the job, is it clear? So whatever your qualification is there, so you present all your qualification in the cover message, okay, and you fit this information in such a way that it is your qualification is relevant to that job. The reader should find that whatever the qualification you have mentioned, the skills you have been mentioned, okay, this all these skills, all these qualifications is relevant to this particular the job. uh, the next one is that you do this by studying the job, use all the available information sources. So how you are going to present your qualification that which should fit to the job is that first to study whatever the job it is it clear, what are their requirements are there. So you study this based on the number of available information sources. So once you get an idea by studying the what is the nature of this particular job and all, so according to this you represent your qualification information, that is which is relevant or best suitable for this particular this job. Then what you have to do is that include all the information which is related to your education, relate information which is related to your experience, what are your personal qualities are there, what are your skills are there, and the references. Is it clear? So this is the next one. The next one here it is that how much you include from each of these areas, how much you include, how much information should I represent related to the experience, related to the personal qualities, or related to the references. These are all the related to the skills you are having, okay. So how much you include, so it is totally depend upon, okay, it is depend upon the job and on your the background, okay. And next one is that do not rely too heavily on the resume. The cover message should carry all the major selling parts, because in the cover message only you have written almost all the information which is related to your education, your experience, personal qualities and all. So don't rely too heavy on the resume, because most of the information is almost all information is going to be covered it under the cover message. Next one, the third one point here which you are going to seeing is that organizing for persuasion, okay. So you are organizing this particular information, that someone should view this information, someone should give make a opinion, is it clear, to take a judgment of on this particular the information what he is going to refer, is it clear? So you have to organize this particular information in a particular order in a best suitable way. So you represent this information ourselves in the order that is best for you, is it clear? The order you choose which is best for you in generally, okay. The plan you select is likely to follow one of the general orders. Some of the orders here have been given that which will be a best view for the employer, is it clear? So it will, the information what you have organized will definitely help the employer to take a opinion on this, okay. So the first one is that organize all your information, that is first one is based on the logical grouping. The most common order is a logical grouping of your information, that how you have to group the information logically. So you group all the information under the different headings. All your educational information is under the heading education, and your skills, is it clear, your personal details, your experience, these are all the different the headings are there. Under this all the information should be grouped, is it clear? Okay. So all your personal information, everything should be come under the heading personal details, or all your experience till now, wherever you have been worked, how many number of years you have worked, okay, what is the position you are hired over there, everything, every detailed information related to experience, under that it will come whatever the education you have got, the degrees under the which university you have taken, where you have studied, every detailed information related to your education under the heading education. So logical grouping should be done. Okay, next one is that second possibility is that it is the time order. So second one, how you have to represent your information is based, is possibly it is a time order, that you could present the information to show a year by year preparation for the work. Is it clear? It is relevant to that particular job. Okay, so where you are going to be representing what is the year by year preparation for the work, what you are going to do. So in that way, based on the time order, you are going to writing the information. Another one is based on the order based. What is this order based? The advertisements what you have been seen about a job, is it clear? So there is a call form for the applications for a specific job in a newspaper or in any particular advertisements or in any particular websites. We have seen that there is a call form for a particular job. Okay, so they have given some of the requirements. Okay, they are going to be call it as a, these are all our job requirements are there. So what you have to do, you have to organize all your information according to the job requirements. Say for example, here they are given the job requirements. Here the information which is related to the selling, how the you people are capable, how you are capable related to this selling. Okay, all the relevant information should be present under this selling, communicating and managing. Okay, so here they have given the requirements of selling, communicating and managing. So according to the requirements which they have already given it in the advertised job, so you follow that particular order. According to the order, you put the information, you organize your information, or you present this particular information according to the order which they have been given it in the advertisement. Is it clear? So this is all about organizing for the persuasion. Okay, now you also will need to present the facts in the, here it is that. Okay, so you need to present the facts in a words. Is it clear? How you are going to represent all your facts? That is, you have analyzed yourself, you already have analyzed your background work, everything will be there. So lot of facts are there. You have to represent the facts in a words. How you have to represent? Use the words that present your qualification most favorably. Is it clear? In such a way you have to write, in such a way you have to choose a word that your qualification most favorable, present your qualification most favorable for that job. Use the you point while writing the information. Avoid the tendency to overuse eyes and all. Okay, but use some. Already have discussed about this. Avoid the tendency to overuse eyes. Okay, these and also, but use some. Okay, so these are all the things you have to be considered while organizing the information. Next one is that driving for action in the close. The presentation of your qualifications should lead logically to the action. Okay, you should drive whatever the action is appropriate. In your case, you drive whatever the action is appropriate. Okay, so that is, after that the employer is going to refer your cover message and resumes and all. Is it clear? So what you derive from that? Okay, it could be, so it could be a request for an interview. Is it clear? An invitation to engage in a further communication. So perhaps that is to answers the reader's question. Okay, you want to answer to the reader's question. An invitation to contact the references, you have given the references will be there. Okay, so there is an, you are writing at an invitation to contact the references. So your action words should be clear and direct. What you are expecting? Okay, you are expecting to call for an interview, or there is an invitation to, or to contact references. You are going to mention all this information in your the cover message. Okay, so even you can email your cover message also. And email cover messages can take a different forms depending upon the document file format it covers. Okay, email messages, it needs a clear subject line. Everything is the same over there, but here you have to write a clear subject line. Okay, like a print cover messages, it needs a formal salutation and closing also. So whenever you are writing the cover messages through the email, So it must require a subject line, okay, and everything must like a printing the cover messages, and here you need to the formal salutation should be present for that, and closing should also be present for that. So this is using the email cover messages. Okay, so this is completed about how you are going to writing the cover message. So what are the procedures you people have to follow for writing the cover message? Okay, thank you very much.